So, good morning, students. How are you all? I hope that your studies are going well and you have started your preparations for your upcoming exams. Students, we had finished this chapter number 18 in our previous classes, that is pollution of air and water. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is the reaching at the age of adolescence. Okay, it is our new chapter.
In this module,
ठीक है, that is the reaching at the age of adolescence, that is chapter number 10 and it is the chapter of biology. So first of all we have to know about this, what is adolescence and what is puberty. So adolescence is an age of human being when we become sexually mature. Okay, sexually mature means we are able to reproduce. This is called this age of adolescence. It is also known as this age of teenage. Teenage means that it starts from this 13, 14 and last up to 19. Okay, so this is the age when the person, either male or female, becomes sexually mature. This is called this age of adolescence. Okay, and there are certain changes takes place during this age in our body. Either it is a male person or a female person, there are some changes that takes place in this age. So in this chapter we will discuss what is the age of this adolescence, what are the different changes takes place during this age, and what are the different precautionary measures that we have to take in this particular age. And another thing that we have to discuss in this chapter is about the different types of glands, endocrine glands, their secretion and their function. Okay students, so let us start this adolescence.
you will learn about adolescence and puberty. Growth is a natural process that involves physical and mental development. The growth of the physical body in humans takes place from birth till a certain age and slows down when the sex organs start to develop at puberty.
Okay, this is the case of this growth. As we know, we born very small and gradually we start to grow. This growth is not throughout this life, in the case of particularly in this case of human beings. At a particular stage when we reaches, then our growth stops. And this age is called this age of adolescence. Means once we reach at we complete the age of adolescence, at this age there is a very much growth is there in our body. There are some body changes are also there. Okay, and at the end of this age our growth stops. So this age is very important in our life because in this age physical as well as hormonal changes also takes place. Okay.
Puberty. What is puberty? Puberty is the transition of a child to an adult with noticeable physical changes.
See, it is the puberty. Puberty is the transition of a child. Suppose this is child and it is an adult. Okay, with noticeable physical changes are there. Physical changes means in males there is a rapid, males and females also, there is rapid growth in the height. Their height growth is there, that is maximum in this age of puberty. So this is the physical change that we can observe during this age. In the males there is a development of voice box, means Adam's apple. Means in boys the voice become louder or harsh. Okay, but in females this Adam apple does not grow that much frequently or that much, so they have this shriller voice or low voice. But in males this development of this Adam's apple is very much, so their voice become harsh. Okay. Third thing, some physical appearance changes there, like beards in males, development of breast in the case of this females, and development of this waist portion in the females. It is also one of the characteristic change in during the age of puberty. Okay, so these are the some physical changes that takes place in the age of puberty.
The onset of puberty starts much earlier in girls. between 8 and
See, this is the age when the puberty starts in the females. At the age of 11 to 13, they start this age of puberty. And in girls, it starts earlier than in case of males. In males, it starts slightly later.
13 years of age, whereas it starts between 10 and 14 years of age in boys and lasts 2 to 4 years. In the same way, it ends earlier in girls than in boys, but it varies with every individual. The onset of puberty is marked by physical changes like the hairy line above the lips in males.
Hairy line above the lips means this is the hairy lines above the lips means starting to mustache, start to grow at this age of puberty or adolescence in the case of male. So it is one of the physical change that takes place in the boys.
Just like boys, girls also experience a lot of changes physically, which are part of the growth process during adolescence. What is adolescence? Adolescence is the period of life between the onset of puberty and reaching adulthood. That is, the period that leads to reproductive maturity.
See, it is the adolescence means when we are sexually mature and we are able to reproduce means reproductive maturity is there in the human beings, then this age is called that adolescence. Okay, so this age comes after this puberty. Once we attain the puberty, then after when we become sexually reproductive mature, then it is called this age of adolescence.
Adolescence begins around the age of 11 and lasts up to 18 or 19 years. Persons in the adolescent stage will be mostly teens and hence they are called adolescents or teenagers. Adolescent is a general term for teenagers of both sexes. In this module,
so students, these are some introduction about the age of this puberty as well as in this adolescence. Okay, so there are some characteristic feature of this age that we discussed, like this drastic increase in the height, change in this body shape, hormonal changes are there, and development of this oil gland and sweat gland. Okay, because of that this pimples and all these it start to come on the face. Okay, so two things we have to keep in mind, that this is called this age of puberty means there are some physical changes in the body of male and female, means they are growing from this childhood to an adult. Second thing, they are becoming sexually mature and there are certain changes in this body as well as physical and mental also. Okay students, so this is an introduction part of this chapter adolescence. In the next class we will discuss the glands that are becomes functionally active during this age of adolescence, like this sexual glands, sexes gland that is present both in male and female, their secretion and what are their functions. Okay students, thank you.